Brr, it's cold this morning. Well, I tried to get the sprocket nut off yesterday, and I didn't have any luck. So, I forgot my good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't I? So I tried this piece of garbage chemo. Supposed to be an impact wrench, but it was what it really is a waste of money. Can't do anything. So I broke down. I headed over to Harbor Freight, and I looked at their impact wrenches, and they didn't look too bad. The price was pretty decent, but I thought they don't come with a battery. And I'm basically all DeWalt. I've got impact wrenches and drills and lots of 20-volt batteries. So I went over to Farm and Fleet and said, let me look at the impact wrenches there. And they had this little tool, which is a 20-volt guy. And it uses all my regular batteries, so I don't have to buy a battery or a charger. And it should have plenty of torque, so we should be able to get this guy off of here. So right now, let's give it a shot. Let me get set up and I'll turn you back on. All right, I got both the heaters turned on, and I got the new impact wrench out of the box. Probably weighs about 4 times as much as that green one I showed you. And all you get in the box is this little thing that says it's a DCF900 and this wonderful how to use it thing. I don't think I'll read that, but I might if I get into trouble. All right, so, wow. Let's get a battery. Let's take the one off this little guy because I don't think I'm going to need it on there. Let's plug that right in there. Wow, look at that. Now the problem is I got to find something to hold this because I took the clutch out yesterday. So that's not going to hold it. Let's see what we got. I used to have a strap wrench. I don't think I do anymore out here. I think I took that someplace else. I don't think. I may have to go run down a different one. This takes a 32-inch socket, 6-point. I'm going to just try it by grabbing hold of that clutch basket over there and see if I can tear my hand up. See if I can get it turned up. Yeah. And there it is. That was too easy. Come on out of there. Now we get a couple on the other side that were difficult as well, but I'm not sure I got the well, there. That's off. Now there should be, yeah, there's a collar in there that goes around that, and that seats over that oil seal there. Now, let's take a look at the other side. What do we got here? We got a couple of things. We got this one that's got to come out, and I don't think I got the right one for that. I think that might be a 28, and that's a 30. That might be a 29. I don't know. So I'm going to have to go and find some large sockets that fit this. Alrighty. I think I might have it. Let's see. That's a 29, and that's perfect. That, I don't know about that. That's going to take a special socket, I think, or at least one that's smaller. So I might be out of luck on that one. The outside of that one's too big, it won't fit in there. That's a 28, that won't work. That might be a 26. You know what? I'm going to put a glove on to do that. I can see it just tearing the shit out of my hand trying to hold that. I need to get me one of those things that fit around there and hold it in place. But I don't have one. Yeah, that hurt. Okay, how are we going to do that then? Glad I put my glove on. I would have left a bunch of skin on there. I don't know how I'm going to do that. There's no locker on it. Let's see, does that doesn't turn anything. Does that turn on the other side? Yeah, probably, if we're in gear. Yeah. I could possibly grab it over there. Enough to get it started anyway. So Come on, cough. Go away. Okay, we got that one off. This one we're going to have to worry about. This one's a 29. This one's a 32 over on the other side, the sprocket. That should allow us to take this off. I don't know if there's anything else there or not. Wow. Fingers aren't strong enough. Look at these flimsy little things here. You don't want to use a torque wrench to tighten down those over there. This shouldn't take a lot of pulling to get it out of here, but huh. Is there something I'm missing? Apparently, there is. I think I'm working it out a little bit. No. Well, I'll be dipped. There it comes. All right. Is that a washer or not? Yeah, it seems like it. And what do we have back here? Do we have a thrust washer back here? And a washer up here? And then another washer under the nut. All right. So this basket has to come off. And I want to make sure I see what all's there. That's the way that looks on the bottom. And on the top, I don't see anything other than that. Seems to be a brass bushing inside there. I've never taken one DT250 apart, so. And that's as far as I need to go, except I need to get this guy out of here. Now, I'm assuming there's a special wrench to do that. And I'm going to have to go look at the book and see if I can figure it out, because I got to get at this seal down here. And I think that's the only seal I need to take out. The rest of them are either in the cases or on the other side there around the sprocket shaft. So I will be back. All right, so I went up to the other building and came up with several different sockets and picked the right one the first time. So let's take all these and get them out of our way. All right. I'm going to hit that with a impact, and well, if I can get the impact in there, there we go. We got her. That one happens to be a 26. So then we got to get this off. I don't know if there's a secret to that or not. Let me see if I can. My old back is starting to say, hey, take it easy. I'm 79 years old. I don't bend like I used to. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, let's sit down there with a little lumbar support. Let me see. Does a little pressure do any good on this? I don't think so. There it is. Let's see if it just comes right off then. It does. And you see you got an O-ring in there. And you got this, I forget the name of these, but they're concave or convex, depending on which side of the washer you're looking at. And that goes over the outside here, right under the nut. Okay, the nut's here. I don't know, I've never seen one with a... I wonder if somebody did that one time or something. I just don't know. So then we have to remove these two to get at the oil seal on there. So it's still a little chilly here, even though I got one electric heater and one propane heater, which is gone out because it's out of gas, undoubtedly. All right, so I only got one heater. All right, we need to find the proper... Oh, there's another big one I can get rid of for now. Let's see if we got one here. We do. So if we push that one up through and put this one in here so we don't lose it, push them all down. I think there might be one in here too. Yep, there it is. I can't get a hold of it though. Let me get that out and put it where it belongs so I don't lose it. Right there. All right, that's for this. These are proper screwdrivers. Put that in there. Put that in there. And apply force. Yeah. Damn, I'm getting old. Let's see if we got one that'll fit in the little impact here. I think I do. A longer one. Yep. That's proper. Let's take... Well, let's use this one because I can't believe I had all the right sockets. All right, let's put this away. If we can get the stupid socket off of it. I don't know if this tip needs a redo or what. It sure don't want to let go of these sockets. I know that. All right, that's out of the way. We got a proper I had these old 18 volt this is a drill driver or a driver, and I had a drill as well, and I found that these batteries all died. The 18 volt batteries all died, and I bought a couple of aftermarket batteries, and they didn't last worth a darn. So I found these adapters that let me use my 20 volt ones on an 18 volt drill. All right, so we want to put lots of pressure on it, and it just comes off so easy. Little, what do they call that? A fellow once told me that you can get infinite torque with a hammer. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he told me. That was way back in my Navy days. That was the military has this thing they call hobby garages, or at least they did back in the 60s when I was in. 60s and 70s. Well, I didn't make much of the 70s. I got out in 71. So you know what else I need that I'm going to have to walk all the way up there and get? I just bought a puller for those seals. That doesn't look bad, actually, but I'm going to replace it anyway. Yeah, it's still nice and flexible. Might be a little worn though. So I got to make another trip. All right, we're back. Let's see what we got here. Can we get that in there? How about that? That works pretty slick. As long as you got room to get it behind there. All right, let's see if we can find what we did with the new seals. Well, this is what I get for not ordering OEM parts. I don't think. Of course, maybe this is... See, this oil seal seals around that area there. Now, I know if I can get it on, it'll be a nice tight fit. I just don't know. I also need to find an O-ring because the kit doesn't come with an O-ring. And I'm sure, yeah, that one's a little hard. It's not bad, but it's a little hard. See, that just goes right over there. This one, I might be able to get it on there. I think I'm going to have to regroup. and go find some original equipment, especially on these, the two crank seals. So I think I'm done for the day. I got into putting these cheap seals in that I bought. I bought a kit of seals. It's supposed to be all the seals that you need on this engine. And I just, number one, didn't like the way they looked, and they just weren't as hardy as the originals that were in there. And number two, I really had a hard time trying to get it over the shaft that it's going to ride on. It was like it was too small. And I probably could have stretched it, but I don't think that was the right thing to do. So I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to order or try and find some OEM seals for the right and left crank. I'll use the other ones. They can be changed pretty easy if they start to leak, but the ones that are in the case, the outside cases that you take off. So it'll be a while before I get back to it whenever I get those new seals. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.